once again, welcome back to the DSA with Daksh series. Today is day 20 of our DSA series. Okay, and I'm Daksh Patel. We hear you from beginner to advanced level of DSA series. Yesterday we solved question number 1528. It's basically shuffle the string. We have given a string and another array of indexes, and we have to insert each and every character according to the indexes array. Like they given us values of which index we have to insert which character. Okay, so I hope you got clear about yesterday's question. And if you not watch yesterday's video, link in I button. You can watch yesterday's video first, then come to this video. Okay, so this is series where we can start it from the absolute beginner. Okay, now you know array, string, inbuilt functions, and conversion between string array. How you can store in array and convert to string and string to array. Each and every part you know some many of the inbuilt functions and like loop conditions. How to use this? You all know about this. Okay, so from like now we have moved to the next stage of the our series where the things gonna some higher level. Okay, so you have to stay consistent for now coming days. Okay, for mastering DSA. So today we're gonna solve question number 709. It's basically two lowercase where a given string, okay, with some upper letter and some smaller. You have to convert each and every to the smaller case. Okay, each and every uppercase you have to convert to smaller case. If smaller case remain, you have to same. So okay, if for firstly I'll explain question, then we move to the example of this, and then okay we discuss approaches for this, and at the end write code writing and time complexity and space complexity for this code. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start. So given a string s, okay, you are given a string of s, okay. Return the string after replacing. Okay, you have to replace something and you have to return new string. Every uppercase letter with the same lowercase letter. Okay, if you given uppercase h, you have to replace that uppercase h with lowercase h. Okay, everything should be remain same. Okay, so this is one liner question. I hope you got clear about this. I'll explain example so you can clear about that. So here are as given. Okay, here h is capital. You just have to convert this h to this small. Okay, and here each and everything is small. You just have to write same as in string s. Here are everything is capital. You have to convert each and every word to the small. Okay, so I'll explain the condition so you can clear more about that. S dot length is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 100. And the length of the array like S is between 1 to 100 range. Okay. S consists of principal ASCII characters. Okay. So basically S is only ASCII characters are basically each and every character has part in our number systems. Okay. So it's basically starting from 65 to 90. It's basically capital, and after 90 it's small case letters. Okay, ASCII value is the character has the number in our number system. That number is called ASCII character. Okay, so okay, I hope you got clear about this question and example. Okay, so now we move to the our approaches section. What are the approaches and how which approach you gonna use for this? Okay, so for this question, I have two approaches in my mind. Okay, firstly, we'll take a new string, empty string, and convert each and every take an for loop and convert each and every character to the character code and check it's basically between 65 to 90 or not. If yes, so we can add 32 and then we'll proceed, and if not, so we'll directly print. Okay, and one more we can do that, we can take an empty array and do a similar to this. Okay, so let's start with writing approach once code. Okay, after writing that code we'll check test cases, and after that we can think to write a second approach code. Okay, so first we'll take an empty string, answer string. Okay, then we have to take one for loop starting from the I is equal to 0. Okay, to I is less than s dot length. Okay, for loop each and every time I plus plus. Let character, okay, for storing current character's value, because in case this character is not too similar, we can directly, like not in uppercase, we directly return this character. Okay, so it becomes s of I, okay, characters I value. Then we have to take code of our current, okay, as dot, this is inbuilt function, it's called character code at, okay, okay, wait, I'll have to fix this character code at I, okay, wait here, okay, now it should be perfect. Okay, write a code at I. If code is greater than or equal to 65, and okay, if code is greater than or equal to 65 and code is then or equal to 90, so answer plus equal to string, okay, string is basically one more inbuilt function which basically used to convert back to the our, like code to the string, okay, from character code, okay, and code, because we stored our character code in code variable plus 32, okay, we not have to just print it, we have to add like 32 to becomes it in small, else, okay, answer plus equal to character, okay, now I think it's pretty correct. Okay, let me check by running test cases. Okay, our test cases are accepted. So now we'll submit this for like further lead code test cases. So you can clearly see that our 114 test cases are accepted. So this is our first approach where we taken an empty string and solved this questions. Okay, this is like where we learn new thing. ASCII value. ASCII value is basically characters code. Okay, each and every character in uppercase starting from the 65 to 90. Okay, and each and every smaller character starting from like 90 after. Okay, wait, it's not 90, it's basically like it's, okay, wait, uh, okay, for the like small case is starting from the small a, like small a is 97. Okay, okay, let's, my mistake, okay, starting from the 97. So now we move to this second approach of this. Okay, so I'll change some little bit things. Okay, we are solve this question by taking an empty array. So first I'll take an empty array, removing this, we don't need this character. Okay, for this part, if we have array, so we have to use answer dot push. Okay, and this plus is not needed here. Okay, so wait here, ending. Okay, and for this we don't taking plus, so we directly use answer dot push our s of I. Okay, and this character is no here. So now we change many things. Okay, for one thing is here also we needed to. We are when taking an array. Okay, we have in between we have indexes in array, but for string we have to array to convert join it and return it for returning string. So we use array dot join. Okay, I missed dot array dot join. Okay, and then without taking any space, so we use empty. Now I'll run this code. Okay, so this code is also accepted. So this is like similar approach like it come in my mind. Okay, for our beginner things, array and string. So anything you can come in your mind like in with using our learn inbuilt function, you can try from that. Okay, one question has many approaches. Okay, I, whenever we move to the higher question, okay, that question has multiple approaches, 5, 10, 10, 20. Okay, according whatever you are using, the question has that kind of approach. Okay, so you have to be prepared for that. So you have to take thinking about that, and you have to try to multiple approaches. Okay, now we discuss about time and space complexity for this code. So one thing, okay, so time complexity is order of n. We are taking an for loop which like move to the 0 to the nth length of the our string. So time complexity becomes order of n, and we are again storing our given like our given string, storing in new variable. So space complexity also becomes order of n. Okay, so I you hope you got clear about time and space complexity of this code. Okay, both code is similar. We just swap something like change it storing string into the storing array. Okay, so time and space complexity for this code is order of n. Okay, and I didn't find anything like in my mind which is more optimized than this. Okay, if you find, okay, just write the code whatever you approach in my mind in your mind which is optimized than this. You can tell me in comment. Okay, so this is today's question. I hope you got clear about each and everything. So now we move to the tomorrow's question. Okay, basic details about tomorrow question, which is tomorrow question. Okay, so I'll show you tomorrow's question. It's basically 344 reverse string. Okay, a one string you have given and you have to reverse that string. Okay, and you don't have to like something modify in our current string. You have to return a new string. Okay, write a function that reverses a string. The input string is given as an array of characters. Okay, and you must do by modifying the okay array in place with you must do this modifying the input array in place with 0 of 1 externally. So the question is clearly mentioned that you don't have to take any new special, you have to do this in the given array. Okay, okay, I hope you got clear about you don't have to take new array, you have to do this in your current array, and your space complexity must be 0 order of 1. Okay, so here are input like that HELLLO, the string in the form of array, and you have to convert this to the OLLEH. Okay, okay, so you have to do this. Okay, OLLEH, and for this HANNAH to the HANNAH. Okay, it's basically same. So you this question it's might later be thinking is tricky. You have to try this question, and okay, again you can complete this question and just post it on LinkedIn and Twitter and mention me. Okay, and if you have not complete this question, okay, we can solve this question tomorrow. Okay, just come and watch tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching today's video, and if you have not started yet DSA series, okay, link in I button. Start from the day one to master DSA. Okay, with us, and in finance video I'll explain each and everything about this series and how to you can start. Okay, so you can check out the video. Okay, and I hope you got about clear today's video each and everything. If you find any doubt, just ask me in comments. Now meet on tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching the video.